We are back from the break, and we have our next guest sitting right next to me, Janine Giorgenti. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. I'm excited to be on this show. This is very different from me.
Oh, I'm sure it is. Don't
never
mind
done anything like
don't
this
mind
before.
these guys because it'll give you a very tarnished impression of us.
I know how to get it back.
Now you have fitted some of the top celebrities in the business. Bobby Nystrom from the Rangers, Islanders. Sorry,
Ooh,
sorry,
don't
Bobby.
Let you hear
I was an Islander fan back in the day. That's when I was in high school and they were winning the Stanley Cup. You've been on CBS, and CNN. You've been in Vogue magazine, Wall Street Journal. Tell me what you do.
Well, I'm a fashion designer by trade. I'm fourth generation designer, actually. This is like what I'm born to do. This is what I know how to do. And basically, I like to make people look better than they look. My slogan is I make the best look better. And it could be a bodybuilder, it could be an executive, it could be anybody, short, tall. I like to work with illusionary dressing techniques. My tape measure is my tool, and the person's my medium, and the clothing is the canvas and the splash and the paint that creates the picture.
Now, as a bodybuilder, especially when back in the day, and I know Jerry probably had this problem too, we're so misproportioned in the sense that we have beautiful symmetry, small waist, the big back and chest, but it's not very conducive to clothing us.
No.
You can't go into a store and buy something off the rack. And for me, it was frustrating. You know, Jerry, I lived in shorts and a tank top for about 15 years, because of that. I couldn't get anything to fit me.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, you guys and ladies look great in bathing suits, and on stage you look great without clothing,
Right.
but clothing penalizes you. But I actually specialize in hard to fit and athletic build, and there actually are techniques and tricks that actually I can make a suit that actually makes you look
Wow.
like your V symmetry. I can do that with clothing.
I need that. Now, let me just ask you a question about women for a minute.
Yeah.
Would she have a problem buying something in the store? She's not obviously as big as a bodybuilder, but she's got the broad shoulders, the tiny waist. She's got the flaring quads, which probably can't fit into anything normal. Would you have to make something custom for her?
Yeah, she definitely needs custom.
And what kind of clothing would you put on a woman to flatter her physique?
Well, I think that depends on what she's doing. If she's in a corporate environment, obviously it's a different protocol than if it's in the gym or if it's at the beach. So, it depends on what that situation is.
Right, but I'm sure what her problem is, and this is what my problem is, if we have to, she wears gym clothing probably to the gym because that's where she works. But if she's got to go to a fair or she's got to go to a wedding or she's got to go someplace nice, she probably doesn't know what to wear because nothing fits her right. Is that right?
Well, fortunately today we have all these techno fabrics with the nanotechnology. So stretch fabric is your best friend. So
And what is nanotechnology? Explain it to me because it sounds
Nanotechnology,
very
I
high
know,
sophisticated.
it sounds like very scientific.
Yeah.
It actually is. This is a whole progression of where fabrics have become today. And basically, in the suit, we actually soak this wool,
Right.
in nanoparticles and bake it over a long period of time.
And what does that do for the suit?
It chemically changes the suit. It turns it into the suit on steroids. I mean, it makes it that
I
you
like
can't
that.
wrinkle.
Sounds
I
good.
know, we love that, right? It stretches, it has flexibility,
Really?
it moves with the
because,
body.
Because Janine, what I do is, and you can ask Amanda this, I fold my suits up and I throw them in my
Everything always
suitcase
comes back to
because I don't want to bring a
steroids.
big, one of those garment bags. Well, these nano suits.
Can I show you something?
Yeah, show me
Can
something.
somebody give me one of these suits?
Sid, bring
You're
it
not
over.
gonna believe this. Okay, we're
Because
gonna
I have a lot of
all right,
wrinkles in
I'm
my
gonna have a
clothing,
competition
unfortunately.
with you, right?
I feel
You're,
like
you're gonna take one arm.
All right.
I'm gonna take one arm, right?
I don't want to rip
This is
this.
That's okay. We can.
Is this
now,
a nano suit?
Yeah, it's a nano suit. This is a suit on steroids.
Jimmy's
Let's-
a little
let's- come on,
stronger than I am.
start.
Here, Jimmy, hold this
Well,
arm.
I'm not saying like we should yank the arms out. But let's start twisting it. Come
Twist
on,
it,
twist
Jimmy.
it, twist
Twist
it.
it.
Twist it. All right, go, go.
Now, you think it would be all wrinkled
now,
up
do
now.
what you do. Roll it up and
Yeah, I
let's
kind of
do a
just,
David
I do
thing.
this. Yeah, I do this.
Let's
And I
do
put
a
it in my
yeah,
suitcase
yeah,
like
we're gonna
this.
stick it in there, right?
All right.
Right, we'll throw some water on. All right, now, hocus pocus, nanotechnology. Poof! Here we go.
I like her. She's got a lot of energy,
Yes, yeah. Look at that. Show
No
me,
wrinkles.
Show me a wrinkle.
Jimmy. Wow. That's what I need. I need a nano suit.
You want to know what else we do? Look at this bungee cord thingy. See under the armpit? You know how you can't move?
Yeah, we get
Look
stuff.
at this. We got a
Jimmy, how many
stretch
suits have you broken,
piece
Jerry?
under the armpit.
You know how many
that
suits
can
I ripped?
Move.
I've ripped a lot of suits like that.
That's
This is pretty
smart.
cool, and I like the purple too.
So
in
shall we
there.
do the rip challenge? Let's see if you can rip this. No, I'll make you. I'm going to make you a suit. I'm going
right.
to make you a nanotechnology
I bet you Jimmy would rip it. I don't know if I could.
suit on steroid with the bungee
Wow.
cord lining.
All right,
and I'm
so
gonna
what do we
see
got to
if I
do?
can
You have to
actually
fit me?
you.
Let me see. All right, let's get up here
Okay.
so I can stand up so you can measure me. I'm afraid my measurements aren't as impressive as they used to be, but hopefully.
Oh, you look good. You look good, Dave. Come on.
All right, thank you. Well, let me get this microphone over
In
here.
other words, when you're driving in the car to work, you don't have to take your jacket off.
You just throw it in the back seat.
Okay, well, actually, I'm going to have you stand over here. Now, this is always the problem. Let's start with the overarm, because this is usually where, so put your arms down. Now, this is where I don't want you to flex.
Okay.
Just relax.
Okay, show what she's doing here.
Okay, so I'm actually measuring your overarm, because this is where a suit actually fits. People think it's the chest. It's not the chest. It's how it fits in the shoulder. Okay, so over here, I have my measurement here of 58 inches.
This is my overarm measurement.
Overarm measurement.
Okay.
Now I'm going to do the chest.
All right.
Remember 58, right?
58.
Now the average,
58.
let me just see what this is going to be. All right, put your arm down.
No
So
worries.
the average guy has a differential between the chest and the overarm of, let's say, 4 to 6.
What
He's
do I have?
48. We're talking 10 inches.
10 inches, right.
Wow.
Out of the park.
I'm
Totally
out of the park.
Out
I'm
of
still
the
out of the park,
Out of the
guys.
park. Okay, now let's do the waist.
Still got it.
The average male has a drop of 3 inches or 4 inches from his chest to his waist. Let's see what you have. Suck it in,
My
Dave.
drop is not as good as it used to
Do
be.
the-
I thought
What's
you
that,
were
the
going to say
vacuum?
something else.
The vacuum.
The back, no. Okay, good.
So 48 was the chest, right?
Oh
Show the
my
front.
God, this is scary. 34 and a half inches.
Wow, my waist dropped.
34 and a half inches.
It's 'cause I
Let's
missed
do
a
the
meal
math there.
before.
What are we talking, a 14 inch?
48.
Yeah.
That's
34.
that's sick. That's amazing.
34 inch, not bad.
Right. So
She
probably
said that's sick, that's
your
amazing.
hips. Let me see the hips too.
I have very small hips.
Okay, small hips. Okay, turn sideways.
All right.
This way. This
Dave
way.
used to be a ballet dancer.
Yeah.
It was a sprinter.
Okay, what did I say? I said 48 inches for the chest.
Yeah,
right?
48.
This is now
Ran track.
41 inches. Most men have equal between their chest and their
So I have
suits.
very small hips. I knew
Yeah.
that.
So if you find a suit that fits your shoulders,
Like
it
a-
is big in the chest.
Right.
It is big
Gigantic
in
in
the
the
waist. And if you
waist.
get a pair of pants to go with that, they'll go up here and then you can drop
That's
them down.
my dad wears his pants
I
up.
know,
Why do
right?
old men wear their pants up under their pecs?
I don't know, they all say pull my finger too. Like, oh,
No, my dad doesn't do that, but he wears his pants up here. I don't know if it makes him think that it looks
Oh, because they
better.
fall down.
Yeah, they pulled.
No, he has it belted up
Yeah,
here.
but as they wear on the
They used
waist,
to wear
they fall down.
suspenders back
You
in the
lose your
day.
ass, you lose everything. Your
Yeah, that's
Why
balls,
what
is
it
that
is.
though?
No, I think
I
it
wear
is-
my pants down here.
you
No,
lose
you
your
know what it
balls,
is?
your ass,
Because I
everything.
think the guys, as they get older, their waists get bigger and their seats get smaller, so the pants go south.
I think my dad's shrinking too,
They're
so
afraid.
he's got the same pants. He don't want to buy new pants, so he pulls them up
Everything
here.
shrinks.
They're
Dave.
afraid they're going to lose their pants because their hips are getting smaller, so they pull them up and they start wearing them higher.
Jerry, remember the old the clown pants?
Yeah,
Back in the 80s that we
parachute,
used to wear?
yeah.
Parachute. My dad has a pair that I gave him like 25 years ago. He still wears them. He wears them up here. He's got them like tight over his pecs.
So now
Wow.
I'm
So what I
going to
gotta
grab.
do?
Can you grab me that jacket there? I want to see something here.
So,
So
so
this
why,
is-
why do the old men switch to nylon pants after a while? When they get older, they switch to nylon pants. Why is that?
They get cheap, that's why.
That's a,
You're going to be in nylon pants pretty soon.
nylon pants.
I'm almost there now.
All right.
So this is a 48.
All right. This should fit.
Nothing?
No, actually, I think this is a 50. Hold on a second.
Is it 50?
Yeah, because a 48 is your chest.
How come there's no camera on me? I can't see myself on the screen.
I see you.
Okay, now this
Well,
actually.
fix the cable.
This
It's
feels
sticking
good,
out
right?
over there.
This
Yeah.
feels pretty good in the shoulders.
Yeah, let's turn to this
Right,
camera.
right? That feels pretty good over here. But what do we do about all this? Look at this. Look at all this. It's crazy. That is.
Yeah, I don't want to look like I'm a
Wow,
fat
look at
guy.
that, Look at that.
The husky guy.
All that.
I don't want to be husky.
So-
Even though Brooke might find me attractive, I don't want to look husky. I like to look svelte, you know.
Spelt.
Yeah.
I like that. Don't you like that word spelt?
Svelte.
Yeah, I do like that word.
So what I need to do is make a suit that fits your bicep,
Right.
your shoulders, okay, fits your chest.
Can you
but
hear
not-
us, Johnny? Because I know we don't have a
Yeah,
microphone yet.
but it's going to be small enough to make you svelte.
All right. Now let me ask you a question. You don't just take a suit like this and modify it. You make the suit from scratch. Is that
I'm going to
correct?
make the suit from scratch.
Wow.
With the nanotechnology process and the bungee underarm
I
cords.
like the nanotechnology.
I know,
'Cause
right?
I'm like I said, I just
Can you stretch? Can you stretch?
I can stretch. I
Just
can
like
stretch.
this?
Why don't you fold it? Why do you fold your
See, he
suits?
can't break the suit. He can't break
Jerry,
You
the
don't
lift
carry the
up?
thing up.
What?
You don't carry the hanger with the suit.
Are you just kidding me? I fold it up and throw it in my luggage. I don't have any time.
Is that a
for it.
nano suit too?
That's
This
a
is
nano
that's it,
suit.
Jimmy. Look at it.
It
See,
doesn't
look at
look
it
bad on you.
Yeah.
Look at that
You won't-
stretch.
She can stretch.
Like stretch your Armstrong.
Should we start posing
That
men
would
in
have
nano
ripped
suits?
years ago.
How about we
would've-
do
that
that?
would've
We do
sliced
the
the
That'd be
bodybuilder.
nice.
That would've
Ooh,
ripped
I got
years
an
ago.
idea.
What?
We'll make the suit and then you can do your pose in the
I wish I
nano
could
suit.
pose. I wish I had the shoulders to compose. I can't do it anymore. Maybe I'll pose my legs through the suit. All right, so let me ask you a question. How do you decide what color looks good on a person? Because you're obviously a stylist too, right?
Yeah, I'm a stylist. So, in other words, you have kind of greenish, bluish eyes.
Right, I have blue eyes, and that's
Blue
why we
eyes,
have blue.
right.
Yeah.
So blue is your best friend.
Okay.
You have black hair, so when you were very...
dyed, but yeah, but it's black.
Well, what's your black
That's what I did mine
No, but
yesterday
still, you have
before I
high
came on.
contrast,
Right.
whereas some other people that have more blonde or gray eyes, they have low contrast.
What if he
So
was bald?
I would put you, well, he's still a...
Well, he's talking about himself. Yeah. Now he's modeling himself.
Talk about you. You got a couple of
Then I have to
here.
go by your eye color and your skin tone. I have to go by your eye color.
I'm Sicilian, so I'm like very dark in the
So
summer.
no, I go by the person's
That's me.
coloration, and then
Is
I
it
will
Sicilian too?
use the color as if it was just splash in the paint. Like you're the beginning of the portrait, and then
Right.
I start to use color.
Well, what
too.
color would you go with the suit? Would it be a dark blue? Would it
Oh,
be a
you're
pinstripe
definitely
blue?
dark. Well, a dark color is your best friend. A pinstripe will actually elongate you. So it depends. I mean, if we want to make you look
6 foot.
sleeker and taller, then
Right.
we go with pinstripe.
I love the
I need the
pinstripes.
height.
Yeah, the
Okay,
pinstripes.
then we go with
Pinstripes are the way to
either
go.
solid or some sort of
We're all
subtle
short.
Love the
pinstripe.
Yeah.
Pinstripe looks very
Yeah,
cool.
and
I
I'll
like
probably do
solids.
something
Like a
here,
Versace.
but if I
Like
want
a
to take
Versace
advantage of the
pinstripe,
chest,
they
I'm going to
go
go with a
Really?
peak lapel. Like, you know
Go
the
down
peak
to
lapels
200.
on a double breast?
Jerry, quiet down. We're talking about
Yeah,
lapels.
because the peak lapel will go like this.
Is that in
So-
style now? Because they always
Yeah.
change the style, don't they?
Yeah, well, of course, style
All
always
right.
changes,
Yes.
but the peak lapel will be great on you because
Okay.
it's going to accentuate. I want to have the bodybuilding look in a suit.
And what kind of a tie would you wear if you were with me? What color tie would you go with?
Depends on the shirt. So if I go with a light color shirt, then I'm going to want to contrast it with the suit.
Right.
So maybe what I'll do is I'll bring in a couple of ties, and we can actually, and maybe a couple different color shirts, and we see how we can
Alright.
change the dynamics of the coloration of the suit and shirt.
And do you need any other measurements from me?
I do, but I'm going to do that actually.
I have one question.
All right, Jimmy. ask
What could
your
you
question.
do for a man like Sid? Could you make him look bigger? You know, what could you do for
He should
him?
probably be wearing light colors, right? If he wants to be bigger.
Yeah, I know something. Well, I think Sid looks pretty good. There's no complaints.
He's a much
how
more
Sid
marketable
looks.
looking
Okay.
guy.
Trying to help you out.
We're big galoots. We're big
You
galoots.
can take the jacket off the rack and
I wear this jacket right here with the.
But I
That actually
have
fits
a
good.
favor to ask
Yes.
you. Okay, you want to look great in
Right.
a suit.
Right.
I want to look better in clothing. So I'm starting actually my diet, and I want to start an exercise program. So I want you to give me some tips on exercising. When I come back on the show,
All right.
you'll have your suit, and I will do your workout, and let's see how
There you
we
go.
both do.
Where do you live?
I live in Forest Hills, but I work here in Melville.
Well, you should go and train with Brooke Cook because Brooke Cook has a gym there that she runs. And do you have MetLife insurance?
She will now.
Because you get free training, right? Is it free training in that gym?
No, they gotta pay for training.
What does it cost to train at your gym per month?
It's actually really cheap. And we only do 30, 45-minute sessions because it's corporate. But
Yeah.
I'd say $45 for a 130-minute session.
That's for personal training.
Yes.
Do you have like just open memberships in the gym too?
for just the
All right.
employees.
Now, do you train people there?
I do, but my job is mainly to
Run the
manage.
gym.
Yes.
Okay, all right. What about if Janine came down? Would you be able to help her out with a workout?
Janine come in.
You're right
yes.
there, Janine. Where's the gym exactly? Give us the-
Long Island City on Queens Plaza North,
That's not
right
too
across
far
the street from Queensboro Bridge. You can literally see it.
So you get the whole cityscape from where
Yes,
you are. Yeah,
it's
she has the
beautiful.
whole
Jerry, you can have her
underground
squat. You think you get Janine squatting with all your crew on Sunday?
Sunday's late.
Legs.
You make it through Sunday.
Ah, I'm gonna come do legs with you.
come down.
I'm
She
ready.
probably train harder than all the guys you have
The
there.
next couple of weeks you can come down.
She would probably train harder than all the
I'll
guys.
leave it down,
She lives by you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I live in Long Island City.
Oh,
you do?
actually.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I'm actually renting a gym out now.
Just said you lived at Hunts
Is that
Point.
from this weekend? There's Dom right there.
Long Island City.
There's Dom up there from this weekend.
Which one is
The Lehigh Valley.
Oh, there
right
he
there.
goes.
Oh, you look good, Dom. You
He
have good
looks
legs.
real
Yeah,
good.
good legs.
I have a question. How do you fit the suits that you wear when you bodybuild? How do you do that?
I have
underwear.
a couple people that I know that make them. Did you have a custom suit made for you?
No.
Talking to no, where'd you buy that? Off the rack?
What suit?
The posing suit you had.
Oh, that one? Oh, I
What is
actually...
low carbs, Jerry,
nope,
right?
I ordered one. They actually ended up sending me the completely wrong suit. They sent me a extra large. The thing was like a parachute.
So you did not buy a custom suit.
Oh, no.
You got to get a custom suit if you're going to be a real bodybuilder down the road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, I ordered
Like
one,
CJ,
but they sent
James.
me, they sent me the
There's good. Karen
the wrong one.
Hospitalis out here makes them.
That's who makes my suit.
Karen?
That's who makes
Yeah,
my
well,
yellow winter suit.
I guarantee
Karen.
you, Karen's the best, but I guarantee you got it
love
the
her.
day before the competition, right?
No, she hooked me up.
Really?
I
Talking
had-
to the microphone.
I had my suit a week before, and that's only because
That's early for her. I
Yeah,
gotta tell you. Karen's last minute.
I love Karen.
But the suits are great. She
And
made me some great
does
suits.
Some suits. Oh my gosh, she does some suits. I probably
couple of
would have had it earlier if I dropped the
I need
weight
to get
faster.
Yeah, she'll make you a few at a time.
Yeah, you should probably go and have some
Because you were
suits
saying
made.
how important it is because someone had a suit mishap in the beginning.
How do you
of the
think?
show.
How do you think these guys are? This is the top Mr. Olympia guys,
Bill Heath
Janine.
looks really good.
Whose suit do you like and whose don't you like in that
I don't like Kai's.
Because Janine's the expert. How's Phil Heath on the right is Mr. Olympia.
looks great.
Does that
Yeah,
suit
I
fit him
feel
well?
Of course, he looks dapper.
You know, to me, I like that suit. I
No,
like
it
the
makes it
blue.
look even too
Oh,
big.
there's the peak lapels. Remember I was saying the peak lapels?
He's got peak lapels.
Oh, you know what else they did? You see the slant pockets? The
Yes.
slant pockets, because they go horizontally,
Okay.
that makes his waist, that actually is a tape.
I'm going to do that for you too.
Okay.
But what
Yeah.
is Kai wearing?
But
though?
black guys can get away with light suits like that, right? No, it's true. It's true.
You know, I think a
But
guy
you know,
who can
dark
carry
skin
style.
carries light colors.
Yeah, I wouldn't look at him
absolutely.
like. All right, what about Kai Green, the guy to his left with the little
No.
beard, facial hair on it? Is his suit a
It
little
looks
disheveled?
maybe it's his. I don't like it.
I don't
No.
like
And
it
look
at
how baggy
all.
it is around the legs
Yeah.
and the
Omar,
wrinkles
as,
up here.
as
I
my
don't
grandmother
like
would
that.
say, Omar the tent maker made that for him, probably. What about Branch Warren to his left?
He looks sharp.
Yeah, I think he looks pretty sharp. I think that looks good. I think it looks good. I think that his pants can be more can be tapered more, especially from the knee down to the bottom to
Gotcha.
give him more V formation.
What about Victor Martinez to the left of Branch?
I think he looks like
He
an
just
unmade
looks
bed.
good.
Yeah, he doesn't look. He probably just got it done partying though, so that he might have been out from the night before. Now I understand that you did a little blog post for us on your blog site about Jason Poston, who we were talking about. He's one of several men's physique
Oh, he's gorgeous.
pro shows. He won the New York Pro. He won the Dallas Europa Super Show. He won the Orlando Show. He's probably vying for the Mr. Olympia title. What did you say about him with regard to his?
Well, his
physique?
coloration is really nice, and I like his body type. You know, I think everyone likes his body type because he almost is. Oh, how can I explain it? There's something that you could relate, that everyone can relate to with him,
Sure.
you know. But yet he's massive, and his upper body just looks so awesome. I mean,
He's
the way
big, but he's really not big. It's deceptive.
Yeah.
There he is, right there. There's a good picture of him.
Yeah. I mean, he's just beautiful.
I told Jimmy this when
Where
Jason
does
was
he
on the.
live?
He lives in Texas.
Oh, he does physique. I'm like,
Yeah,
Like he could be like a model.
Hollywood.
oh yeah, he's
And
hot.
a fitness
Oh
model.
my gosh,
Yeah.
he's
Should be in
gorgeous.
Hollywood.
I told Jimmy he was on the panel last show. And what I say? I said I don't trust him because he's too good looking. Right? Any guy that's that good.
I
looking,
said I hate
don't trust him. Yeah.
he's good looking.
He is very good
Yeah.
looking.
Yeah.
So he'd be easy to fit for you because he's not that big. I mean, he's got a good proportion though.
What
To
is
be
his name?
honest with you,
tall.
none of you are easy to fit.
Oh, we're not.
I know what I'm doing, but I would say that an average tailor or
Right.
somebody that suit in a box or in a store, even with this, they wouldn't know how to fit
All right,
you.
where'd you go to school?
Fashion Institute of Technology.
FIT,
But
okay.
the best school was my mom. My mom.
She
I
taught
know
you how to
that's
sew?
right.
Yeah, I grew up. I didn't
Right.
get I didn't get a.
Do you sew, Brooke?
I got a thimble. I didn't
No,
get a
but my
spoon.
mom did.
You sew, Jerry?
I learned how to sew buttons. My
Well,
grandmother
Italians. The Italians know how to
My
sew.
grandmother she made my mom's wedding dress. My grandmother
Oh, really?
was a seamstress.
Jimmy, you probably know how to sew, right?
I could say.
Yeah.
All Italians can sew. Why? There are a lot of tailors, and the Italians are all tailors, right?
It's an Italian thing. I don't know.
When you
Yeah.
lose a button, you gotta go to school when you're a kid.
You
learn
sew it
how to
yourself?
You learn
I
how to
always
sew.
figured out what that thimble, the thimble
Prevents you from
was.
sticking the
Well,
pin
after a
through
while,
your
I figured
head.
out that
Yeah.
you put it
When you
on.
go-
You can use a thimble. You know how to do
No, I
that.
didn't. That's why after a while I figured that put it on. I was sticking myself.
Stabbing yourself, right? But kids today can't sew.
No,
Nobody
no.
knows.
They can't even-
So they don't even know what a sewing machine is.
Yeah, I was
They
like,
can't even
kids
make
can't do
breakfast.
anything
Like, what's a
these
sewing
days.
machine? Yeah.
Oh god.
Well, Janine, I'm excited to see what you're going to do. This jacket is very nice. I already like this thing, and this is
I
just
know, and you
off
see
the
how
rack.
this is how it's laying nice.
I like
on
it.
you
It
over
looks good. It
here.
makes me
Yeah.
look
It
broader
does
too.
look good on you.
Great.
Gives you a better V taper.
There's not a wrinkle in it.
No, that's the whole thing because I don't really take good care of my clothes. I got to be honest with you.
Oh, neither do
And you know what
I.
I do after I wear them? I take them to the cleaners because even if they're not dirty, because they're so wrinkled after I'm done. Now I don't have to worry about that. I can probably go 2-3 wears without having to go to the cleaners.
Actually, dry cleaners are not a suit's best friend because it
Really?
it's like
didn't know that.
chemically. It's like taking your hair and putting chemical.
So it wears the suit down.
breaks it down. It's a chemical process.
So what do you
It
suggest
strips out
doing?
the
Just not washing it every single time?
Steam it.
Well, what could you do before? Yeah, steaming it is.
it.
Oh, you know what trick? The trick would be after you wear the suit, put it on a hanger, take it into the bathroom where you have steam
Right.
and shower, and just let it hang out.
Yeah.
What does that do for the suit?
It allows the wrinkles to relax, and it gives it a nice
steam sauna.
Okay, because this won't have wrinkles, so really.
What happens to you when you're in a sauna, right? Doesn't it?
I don't know.
We all get,
I get dehydrated.
We get less wrinkled. We get less wrinkled and more beautiful.
I don't know. I didn't know that. Did you know that, Jimmy?
No, but I'm going to go tomorrow.
Well, Janine, thank you for coming in. You'll have to let us know when the suit's ready. We're going to get you back on the show.
Okay.
I'm going to model the new suit. I'm going to put it on. I'm going to wear it the entire show. And I think you're going to get a lot of... Now, what's your website if people want to get in touch with you?
My website is my name. It's Giorgenti, Gior, like Giorgenti. It sings.
Yeah, it sounds
like,
very...
like all the Italian names always sing.
Are you Italian or were you
I
married
am.
into Italian?
No, that's my father's name.
Wow.
Giorgenti's my father's
Is that a
name.
Sicilian or a Northern Italian?
We are from Sicily.
Okay, me
Yeah,
too. What part?
so-
Do you
God,
know?
now you're going to get really difficult
all
on me. we're dispersed. We're all over.
Okay,
so,
all right, yeah.
But it's Giorgenti. It's G.
There it is, right up there on the
Yeah,
screen.
there we are.
Okay, Giorgenti New
Very
York.
nice.
All right, there we
Thank
go.
you, thank you.
Guys, if there's a phone number up there, if you want to call Janine and you want to schedule an appointment, you can go. Do you have a studio they can go into and actually get measured and stuff?
I have
and
a
everything?
studio in Melville. It's a private studio. I measure and.
What is this? What does a typical suit cost? Like a custom suit?
Starting.
There you go, starting $800. That's not bad. I've bought some custom suits. That's a very reasonable price. I
Very
have to tell
reasonable
you.
price, yeah. That's a very reasonable price. And I do custom shirts, custom pants.
That's what I need.
Oh, I have custom jeans. I got to try my custom jeans on.
Wow, there we
They
go.
are amazing.
I can't find jeans that really fit well.
Oh,
That's
I
my
can have
neither.
jeans to fit
I keep
every
falling off
one
my
of you
ass.
guys.
Wow. All right.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I'm actually going to get some clothes to wear.
Clothes.
Eh.
No way. She's got to make them. What kind of material do you use on the jeans? I don't like thick
We
material.
make them in Turkey, and it's a 5-way stretch, and it's also
Turkey, the
nano-
country turkey, not the
Yeah,
animal
wait,
turkey.
wait,
All right,
wait,
all right.
No, Dave, we don't make them in Turkey.
I thought you made them out of turkeys.
We
No.
make them out of
Yeah,
turkeys,
yeah.
right? But I'll bring a pair of jeans
Okay.
to you. You could try it on.
All right.
Actually, I had a guy who's an NFL football player
Right.
try this on, and he was like flexing and stretching, and he says, "Oh my God," he says, I've never seen."
Do you
anything
bling
like
these
this."
things out, or do they pretty plain looking?
Again?
Do you bling them out, or do they plain looking?
Bling them out?
You know, like put studs on them and stuff
No,
like that.
no. My guys are mostly, corporate-y executives
Oh, okay.
kind of
They're
guys,
stuffy.
or celebrities, or TV,
I gotcha.
or professional basketball players, whatever.
Right.
So they don't bling.
Gotcha. Some of them bling.
I would like to bling. That would be.
I think you should
listen,
bling it.
I should bling.
I don't like to have the same
I like
jeans everyone
that.
else has.
Pocket.
Bling on
Yeah.
I want Bob Chicarilla to come up to me and say, "Where'd you get these pants?" You know,
I wanna
so
bling.
that's what I want.
Yeah.
Tony Freeman come up to me.
Bling is in.
You know, I bought a pair of pants in Finland, believe it or not.
Finland.
Jeans. They were selling. It was a clothing company there that provided for athletes, and everywhere I wear them, people ask me where I got them, and they're blinged a little bit. They got a little bling on them. I got to tell you. So I feel like it's special when I wear those jeans. I don't wear them all the time because then people say he's always wearing the same jeans.
Right,
That's the only
right.
problem when you have a blinged out pair of jeans because people recognize them.
Suits made in Hong Kong, right? Would they go there?
I had a suit made in India. Believe it or not,
But
when I went there.
honestly, I don't think that I don't think they have the This is a new technology. Yeah, this is a new technology. I mean, you can stitch all over the world, but it's the technology here that is just revolutionized the whole thing.
I went to India, New Delhi, India, okay, and I got a suit. They talked me into making a suit. It was $350. They custom made a suit one day for me. Unfortunately, I tore my quad about 20 minutes after I got the suit made, and I had to go back the next day. Luckily, a friend of mine picked it up for me. Not a bad suit, but not nanotechnology for sure.
Yeah, this is you need to be good with this.
Yeah.
But it's all about the fabric, not just the fabric, but also the ingredients on the inside.
Picking the
You know,
right
like
colors
the
too, though.
the
You're a
colors.
good advisor as far as what colors match the person's
Color
complexion.
and also the style, because not every style. Like I said, when I saw that.
There's
suit,
Jay Cutler.
Right? Yeah.
Is that a good suit?
I think that's about as good as you're going to get on him.
Wow,
I mean,
all right.
He's built like.
Is that? That's it.
He probably spent
Look at the
$5,000 in that
size
suit.
on
Yeah, I'm
him.
sure.
Yeah, yeah.
Got a lot of
But you
wrinkles,
notice the
too.
vertical. You notice the
He's
vertical.
got wrinkles.
I
lines?
have a lot of wrinkles.
He's got wrinkles though.
But it's not nanotechnology.
No.
You notice the vertical lines. His
Yes.
sleeves are too long. You see, they're dangling.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah,
Look
they
at that.
make-
That's
they-
why he's got the wrinkles in
Yeah,
there, right?
because as a bodybuilder, usually they have smaller wrists. He should be taking advantage of that. That's a
I'm-
stylist.
Jay can
mistake
afford to
there.
come see you. I think I'm going to give Jay your card and tell him to come in and you'll fix up his suits and make him some new
I should
nano
definitely,
suits.
yeah, and make some nano suits. You see the wrinkling down the arm over there? But I will give him one thing.
whole
The
suit's
color is
wrinkled.
good for him. The color is good for him, and look at the vertical stripes. So
Yeah.
there's
All
some
right.
good direction.
There you go. The lifestyle clothing line by Giorgenti New York. gmail.com. And Janine, I'm looking forward to seeing you back. Thank you for coming into our studio today.
Thank you. It was exciting to watch the panel, and good luck to all of you that are competing. And you're beautiful, Brooke. Oh my God, I'm just like, wow, how can someone actually make their body like that? So good luck.
I
to you.
want to thank you, Brooke, for coming in, and Dominic for coming in, and Jerry Scalisi for always giving us the goods. The goods. I'm still waiting for Jerry to bring Bob Grushkin in here, but one of these days.
The other day.
Did you? He won't do it.
I didn't.
Maybe we could go to his house and film.
Downstairs, you can do. Downstairs, you got the mirror going.
Yeah.
I
He
don't
still
know.
has the old that one little
That little mirror?
pane of mirror there.
Yeah, it's about 2x4. It's about this big, maybe this long. But he just turned 78.
I can't believe he's still going, huh? He's still going.
Goes to Butch's gym, trains up there a little bit.
He works out?
Yeah, Butch was training for. He
I
lost a lot of
didn't.
weight.
I didn't know Bob did.
Yeah.
One more question. Go ahead. Oh, one more. All right. People want to see. People want to know what you think of Ronnie Coleman's zoot suit on the right there, and Phil Heath on the left.
I love Phil Heath. I love the pocket square. I love the. I think the three-piece suit is really beautiful. Look
Works
at how
for
he
him?
matches the red bell to the red pocket
Yeah.
square. That's
He is
classic.
sharp. He's
And the
always sharp.
widespread collar. That's beautiful. I don't know about that electric blue suit. I mean, I honestly
That's his
thought-
favorite color. He said. Ronnie only wears blue.
Yeah, but that is that's screaming blue.
Yeah, that's screaming blue.
That
But
is
I like
screaming
the way
blue.
it makes his waist look small, though, doesn't it? The
Yeah,
Ronnie
you know
Coleman
what I'm saying?
suit.
Honestly-
Ronnie's like seriously like 300 pounds. He's an enormous bodybuilder back in the
I have
day.
a feeling that's a beautiful suit. I think that's a bad photograph. Could you see the big shadow
No,
in the back?
I
and
think
everything?
it's a terrible suit. Probably he's
It's a
just
terrible
he's huge. You can't fit this guy. I don't
I
think
think
anyone
it
can
fits
make him
him
fit
pretty
him.
good.
Yeah,
You notice how many
Something that we're gonna
buttons
do
he has on
with
that suit? What is he? Oh, it's not there anymore.
yeah. Jerry, what you had a question?
I just want to mention something that we're going to do
No,
with the training.
so
Dom?
somewhat recently, actually, I came straight from Greenpoint to here. I'm going to be leasing out this gym called the Autumn. And it's kind of like an old school bodybuilding gym. Probably one of the best gyms I've
Where
trained
is
at
that?
in the city. It's right in.
Oh, we went to Autumn Gym. We did a Bros versus Pros there.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
I talked to the owner.
You're
He was-
leasing the gym out?
Well, it's like a freelance, so you pay like a monthly.
Oh, so you'll be
bill.
training people out of that gym?
Yeah, and then I'm actually one day a week. I'm going to have Jerry come out.
We were there in a snowstorm, believe it or not, this winter doing
It's
Bros
a pretty
versus
good
Pros.
gym though.
Yeah,
they
it's
have all
very nice.
the old school hammer strength
Yeah.
machines. He hasn't been
Oh,
there
those are
yet,
the best.
but no,
Try some group training.
I love it, and for like the the offer that they
How do
have,
people contact you if they wanted to get involved with
They
this?
could go right on my website. It's bestbuiltfitness.com.
Okay.
We do custom in-house training, and I also have a little doctor's office where I work with this guy, and he does IgE and IgG blood panel testing.
Okay. For like food allergies and stuff like that?
Yeah, that, and we do all hormonal tests.
Or do you do hormone replacement?
Not so much, not so
Not
much
yet.
that, but
Not legally.
like a perfect example was like my last show. I didn't take any diuretics or
Right.
anything. Pretty much coming into that was my estrogen was really high about 3 weeks prior to the show, and I got it under control, and that's how I was able to come
You
in so
tested it.
dry.
Okay.
Yeah, and I make all my clients go and get this done on, probably every other month I have them go get their blood work done,
Right.
and it really helps.
How does that help dry you out?
Well, if your estrogen is high,
You balance your hormones.
You're going to
Okay.
be retaining water. I mean, my estrogen levels were like 2,500.
Oh, that's pretty
About-
high. I don't think that's even possible, but yeah, that's very high.
No, yeah. So we got them in check, and
Uh-huh.
then I probably lost about 10 pounds of water.
Wow.
But without that test, I would have never.
Sure, you didn't know it.
Would have never known that.
That's
So-
good. I always say to keep an eye on your blood work and your hormone panels,
Yeah.
especially when you get ready for a show.
Absolutely. So
All right, that's cool.
good advice.
Brooke, do you have a website if people want to get in touch with you? Facebook page?
Yes, Facebook. You can find me under.
Talk into the microphone.
You can find me on Facebook under Brooke Cook. You can also find me on Instagram under Bodies by Brooke.
All right. You heard it. That's our panel. That's our show for tonight.
Yes.
Guys, thank you for stopping by. One final. You want another assessment? That's a bad suit. I've seen Bob have a good suit. That's not a good suit. I don't.
Oh my god.
That's a horrible suit. What do you think
What is
about
that? Is that cash? Is that
Janine, what is that?
Crushed velvet.
Oh,
Crushed
no.
velvet.
It's terrible, right?
Yeah,
half
it
$1
looks
gangster.
It looks
No.
like a crushed velvet wannabe corduroy.
Bob likes to wear bling out suits. You got another one of them?
Woo! Look at that one. Wow, that's aggressive. Oh, with the bling, there's some bling.
Yeah, he blings out
he
his
blings,
suits.
he
I think
blings.
he buys his suits and he sends them to CJ, who's the suit maker, and she puts all kinds of stones on him and
Yeah,
stuff like
there's
that.
the
He told me that. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, Iron Debate. Yeah, all right. Guys, remember, stay tuned tomorrow night, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Iron Debate, the premiere show, only on RX Muscle Network. For now, we are out of time. Until next time, guys, stay tuned and be safe.
Yay.